Hello everybody, this is Backblast. Here we are again on Planet Coaster, and we're doing the challenge, of course. The not the challenge, it's the job thing, isn't it? It's the whatever that is. Career, that's the word I'm looking for. And the reason we're looking at these toilets is one of you very helpfully pointed out, thank you very much, that these toilets have another toilet at the back. So thank you for that comment. So there's no path runs to that one, which is it's a shame. I didn't know about that. I mean, but it still looks nice. I like that as a toilet, and I'm very, very pleased with it. It looks beautiful. Somebody's done a great job on it, and thank you for the comment. I do appreciate that. So there you go. So where are we up to with our challenge now? We have the starts of a coaster over here, don't we? So this is what we're going to be building today, because our challenge says that we need to get 1,100 guests, which at the moment we've got 989. So that'll just build anyway, and then we're going to reach a monthly profit of 10,000. So if we look at the park management, monthly profit is what we're after. Finances, and our monthly profit is here. So we've been getting, on average, about 6.6, and May and June have been a little bit lower because I've been building things, and then profit this month is down, and it will be because I'm going to build this, and then hopefully once this is built, then we're going to rake in the money. So this is going to be a little, we've got a little roller coastery thing here, which has got these sitting in seats, so it's not like a flying coaster or anything. Well, let's get building with this and see what we can build. No, let's build. Edit track, thank you. I don't know whether I'm happy with it there actually, but chain lift start. That's a good way to start, isn't it? Chain lift start. Chain lift start. Right, so what have I got here? I've got all sorts of things here. Pulse trains up an incline, chain lift end, drive tyres, friction brakes, trim brakes, and then a block section, which we might put in later. We've got all sorts of loops and things in there as well, so I didn't envision this as a massively loopy ride when I was initially thinking about it. I thought it was sort of a midway between an adult roller coaster and a child's roller coaster. That's what I envisaged, however. Let's see where the mood takes us. So we've got all sorts of things here. Now if you look at the height of the ride, it goes up to 29 meters, but that is quite obviously higher than the lift hill. So we need something that isn't going to take it up and above the lift hill, which I don't think we're going to get. I've not built a massive lift hill here because I didn't. Oh, that's quite nice. What's that? That's like inclined 80-degree loop left or right. These go underground, which is fine. We can do it underground as well. And that might be quite nice. I like the way it dives down next to the path. That's a big bonus there. It's next to the toilets. Look, the special toilets. So I've clicked Start Test because I want to see what happens with this. Whether it'll get over these bits here. I should have had the tunnel up wider. Can we get a wider tunnel? It gets up that one at a fair speed, which is pretty good, and doesn't get up that one. You see, that's the problem. That's the problem. So we're not going to do that. Yeah, no. We've got some rolls and things. Now, the other thing that I thought I might do is use this space, so get the coaster coming out here. So I think what we're going to do is, let's just go back to normal track. Normal track, please. Normal track, thank you. Whoa, look at that! Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Hope everybody's okay. How did they get back on the paths and things? There was some thrown over here. Right, okay. You're supposed to disappear when you get to the end. Alright, stop the test. What happens to these people? How do they get back on the track? Well, he loves it. Get back on the path. They're just sort of jumping up and down with joy. Hooray, I'm alive, I'm alive. Get back on the path. Get back on the path. Maybe they can get in the back of the toilets now. That'd be useful. Right. Anyway, so, oh, don't tell me we've actually built a tunnel. Oh, well, never mind. We can do something with that. Alright, so, this was the other thing I thought maybe we could... build it like this, you see. Well, that's pretty sharp, isn't it? We've got angle snap switched on, so let's switch that off because I want to be able to finally tune where this is going. Back there is as far as I can take it. Let's get it going like this. Just take some of that angle off a little bit. Actually, most of it. Okay, why will you not build that one? It's not telling me why it won't build it, and I don't understand. Because it's not the ground that it's touching. Maybe it's too close to the path or something. But it doesn't tell me. So let's just build this fella around here a bit. No, I wanted like a simple roll, thank you. Like a bread roll or something. What have I got? That's not... That's going to be too high, isn't it? Yeah. See where it crashes this time. Right, so as soon as I click stop test, it stops. I want to make sure it gets to the top of this roll. If it does, then we're using it. Also, now I'm looking at it, I don't like this bit here. Yeah, I don't like that bit. Come on, get up and over. Up. And not enough. Okay. I did say I wanted it as like a kiddie's ride, so it is going to be a lot more like that than... so we can't get as high as 20 meters, which is a bit of a shame. So we could maybe do something like this. We have a heartline row. Entry left, which is not the way I want it to go. No, actually, that'd be pretty good. just click Start Test again, because this is going to be running out of steam. It runs out of steam quite quickly, this ride. It doesn't actually keep its speed very well. So, yeah, it's definitely the path, isn't it, that it's intersecting there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a block section in there. And then back to normal track. It's not much of a ride, is it? And it's stopped here. Look, it doesn't even get up to the top of that. Okay, so let's see what we've got then. Let's see what we can change here. So this goes up to 29 meters there, doesn't it? So let's see if we can just do something with that. There we go. Whoa, I've stopped it. Stopped. That went up a little bit further than I wanted, but this should do it. This should do it. And can we get rid of this little kink here? So let's smooth that. I'm quite happy that it goes and then goes deeper like that. I didn't like this, did I? I didn't like the way that this dips down here. Just smooths it all out a little bit. That's better. That's better. And let's just change this a little bit here. So about there. Something like that. It takes us down into this. And then we've got a little roll there. A little bit of banking here. Let's just try and make this. I can't. Can I not? Oh yeah. No. That. Ooh, right. Yep. That's it. And that'll be fine. Oh, can we smooth that bit out there? It looks a bit lumpy. Smooth that. There we go. We've got the block section. Right, so are we happy with all that? Will it get round, is the question. So it's not a great coaster. It fits into the space okay. I mean, and I didn't envisage it being a massive ride anyway. I didn't set it off with a big lift hill. The actual coaster itself, because it's one car rather than a train, it tends to lose momentum fairly quickly. I struggled to get up that, and that's 13 meters, so it's not going to get up there, is it? Hey, just caught it. There you go. I don't know if it'll work now with the block section there because there's a lift in front of it, but there you go. Okay, so those results won't be correct because it went backwards and forwards a couple of times before we actually stopped the thing. So we can put more than one car in. So I think 2 will be fine on this. Let's put block section in. Yeah, it'll let me do 3 with a block section. So okay, we'll see what 3 looks like. I don't want a minimum. I don't want a max. Let's build this. Let's build a path and let's have a look at things like priority passes, because I've never built a priority pass thing before. So exit also has to go on this side, And then we're going to do connect path. Yeah, see that? It's not accessible from the park entrance. Oh yeah, really? Wonder why that is. Let's go with this. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. No. 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 This way. Come this way. What happens if I go over there? I want it that way. I don't want that. That's what I wanted. That's it. Now I'm hoping that it'll go low enough to get under that path there. Stop. That's it. There we go. There you go. So that's our entrance. So let's see what we can do. Path exit. So let's do. I don't like it. This is too close by, isn't it? It still doesn't like that. Can we do that? Okay. So let's do that. We don't want it wide either. Why have you gone wide? It's because you want to connect to the path, isn't it? Well, let's build it out like that. In fact, let's not build it out like that. Let's build it across like this. There we go. No. It won't fit under the ride, will it? The answer is no. Of course it won't fit under the ride. Now you'll notice I've not put any steps in this, and the reason is I don't want it to be. Oh, okay. Okay. I want it to be accessible for all. You know, I want to be able to let anybody on this thing, irrespective of whether they have a wheelchair or not. So I like people with chairs to be able to get in, or even people who find stairs difficult. You know. So we want them. So I can't really put a priority pass lane in on this, but I'm not that bothered. I haven't got it on anything else. Right, so let's start the test again. We've now got 3 trains on it. I've built the path. Finances and ticket prices are a tenner. A tenner! I quite liked the colour while I was building it. It reminds me of like a winding green snake or something. But a tenner for a ride? That's shocking. Whee! Many guests complain about litter. Now, does this block section work okay? So it stops there, and when that one goes... There we are. So we're having a bit of a break at the top, aren't we? So if you watch this guy, he stops at the top, and it just frightens people a bit. Until this one reaches the block section. It's a bit of a dull area, that, isn't it? We're going to change that, you know. We're going to change it. Yeah. We're just going to bring this down a little bit. This down. Just down a bit. Just down a bit. Right, can we just smooth all that now? Smooth it. Smooth it all. Well, it's only come down a metre. Whee! And here he comes now. What's he going to do? Okay, so it's still moving, and it's still moving at a fair speed. You know, it's not crawling over. Okay, now I'm happier with that. Yeah. Okay, we're good with it. We're good. So it'll give us new data in a second. Monthly profits 5,000. So there you go. So it's averagely exciting, averagely fear, and it's good for nausea. And people who get nauseous will be fine with it. It's because it's nowhere near exciting. Let me just stop that. So I'm quite happy with the colour. I think we're good. I think we're good to go, aren't we? We're good to go. It's open. Coaster 62 is open. We call it something better than that. We call it the corn snake. And that's it. And it's open. There you go. So there's a great danger that people will get stuck here, sat in the thing, just waiting for the next train to go. Right, well, the corn snake's open, so there we are. I think we should have a ride on it, and I think we should also do some theming or something around it. At the moment, I'm sort of I'm aware that we need to just get money in. So we've only got the one coaster type, haven't we? And we've only got these rides. So research projects, there we go. So what have we got then? Let's reveal this one, because this will give us a new ride, won't it? Ba -ba -ba, a whirly rig, family ride, good. And also we've got ba -ba -ba, first aid. Not that we need it because the rides are a bit dull. What else have we got here? ATM. We've already got an ATM, haven't we? Although, again, I think somebody put something in the comments saying, no, you can actually just copy the ATM that's... what's that one? So that one's... Right, we're working on that anyway. These are coming along. We're all good. Next time we'll build the whirly rig. We'll maybe do a bit of theming around this, I think. And, yeah, that'll be that. So, what's happening? There's people on it, so let's go with it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have or haven't or whatever. And that's not the one I wanted. Here we go. So as an intermediate between a proper full scary roller coaster and a kids ride, I thought that was pretty good. And this is the bit now where you get stuck, because you're stuck here behind the other trains. It'll be alright when it gets busy and people are on it. So, yep, I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Comments in the comments, please. Again, thank you for the comments last time. I now know about the toilets, and I know now why I keep getting messages saying that nobody can get to them. But so I might be able to do something about that. And we've got a new ride to put in, so we'll put a new ride in next time. We've got the whirly rig, so maybe we'll pop that in somewhere. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the channel. Please subscribe if you do. I've been Backblast. I'll see you next time.